dipersembahkan oleh
Estonia, because really we literally run our public services, private services online. You need to meet our people only once, but then all the environment, business environment, taxation environment, everything is open for you.
Guna mempererat hubungan bilateral antara Estonia dan Indonesia, kedua negara sepakat menjalin kolaborasi di bidang perdagangan ekonomi dan digitalisasi. Hal ini ditandai dengan kunjungan resmi Menteri Luar Negeri Estonia Margus Tsakhna ke Indonesia pada 23 April 2025. Ini merupakan langkah besar bagi kedua negara dalam pengembangan sektor-sektor strategis.
Estonia is actually one of the most digitalized nation in the world. We have 100% of our public services online. Also, we are the best country, I think, in the world about cybersecurity, and we are ready to cooperate. We have many things to learn from Indonesia as well, but we agreed already with different agencies and during my different meetings with different ministries the cooperation for the next years, because your president has a very ambitious plan about digitalization of Indonesia.
Indonesia juga mengapresiasi dengan adanya peningkatan kolaborasi ini. Menteri Luar Negeri Indonesia Sugiono menegaskan untuk membuat hubungan bilateral lebih erat perlu lebih banyak pertukaran tingkat tinggi untuk memfasilitasi proses ini.
And I also mentioned that in order to make these bilateral relations even closer, we need to do more high delegation exchange and to facilitate this process. We also discussed the deepening engagement between business communities. As we all know that Estonia is a highly digitalized nation.
Tak hanya pertemuan antara Menteri Luar Negeri kedua negara, penandatanganan nota kesepahaman juga terjalin antara Kamar Dagang dan Industri Indonesia dengan Kamar Dagang dan Industri Estonia. Kedua negara ini sepakat untuk meningkatkan perdagangan dan investasi. Tim Liputan Beritasatu.
Halo pemirsa, apa kabar Anda? Saya Iqbal Sutami Harja. Anda menyaksikan Beritasatu Spesial bersama saya dan sosok yang begitu penting untuk Republik Estonia, Menteri Luar Negeri Margus Tsakhna. How are you? Thank you so much for coming and having this opportunity. How are you, Minister?
Thank you for receiving me, and I'm really feeling like home.
Okay.
Even we are very far away from Indonesia, we are compact country. We have 1.3 million people, not a billion, but 1.3 million people.
Okay.
But everyone in Estonia knows Indonesia. Everyone knows that everybody is welcomed here, and I'm sure that I will come back with my family. It's my first time here to visit. Yeah.
Well, speaking about the first time, welcome to Jakarta in Indonesia. But how do you feel with the few hours here in Jakarta, Indonesia? How do you feel?
I feel like home, as I said,
okay.
and also we have a business delegation with us, and they are happy already.
Okay.
They came a couple of days before me, and they have found already the partnership here, and also very warm welcoming. So, and this is something I feel, as I said, at home. It's we are the Nordic country in Europe.
So hopefully it's not only the first time, yeah, and then again.
Yes, and I'm sure that we'll come back.
Okay, Minister. So before I ask regarding several questions, of course. Several agenda brought you here to visit the forum and etc. So let me start the questions regarding the Estonia and Indonesia track record in the bilateral trade relations, of course including export and import. How does Estonia see the opportunity to strengthen this partnership with Indonesia?
For Estonia, it's very important to have a very practical relationship with Indonesia, because Indonesia is a big country and a big nation. And for our companies, it's very important to come here to invest and also to bring our experiences. and also the other way around, to learn lots from your people and your companies as well. Estonia is the most digitalized country in the world. We call ourselves as a digital nation. So we have a 100% of public services online, except marriage. We still believe that people should meet physically at least once before getting married. But we have done mainly everything together with our private sector, but also about the investments on different areas as well. And the other way around, we have pretty many businesses from Indonesia who has been invested to Estonia as real estate and some other industries. So even we are far away, we are the other side of the continent, up in north in Europe. I think that I see as well as a foreign minister that our trade is increasing heavily, and also we will have a more like strategic partnership to digitalize as well many sectors. It's something what we can offer.
I highlight when you mention about everything is digitalized except the marriage, because you need to meet the spouse physically before the marriage. It's very interesting. But how make this country very digitalized? Because it's very famous everywhere that Estonia is very digitalized.
You know, our history has been really, really difficult. We have been under the different rulers during the last 800 years. So we have been a colony of different, you know, the governments and rulers, and as well the Soviet Union. We were part of the Soviet Union occupation, but we regained our independence in 1991.
Okay.
And the situation was that all our system just collapsed. We had nothing, and we were poor. We were literally poor, but we needed to run our country as efficiently as possible, and also as competitively as possible in the world. So we decided in the middle of the 90s that the technology is a solution. And that's why we created the ecosystem what we have right now, about taxations, about medical systems, about education. Estonia is a top country in the world. I think number one or two in PISA tests.
Wow.
So education is something what we are good in, really good. And so that's the reason why we decided to move forward with this digitalization processes. And now we can say as well that we can protect them, because the cybersecurity is the other part of the coin anyways. So and now we have done all developments together with the private sector through the last more than 20 years. And this is something we can share our experience as well to Indonesia and many other countries globally. It makes us bigger as we.
Okay. So it is interesting too when I heard like Wi-Fi internet is every human.
It is human right.
Yes, it's a human
right
there.
For Estonia. Yeah.
So you don't have to be worried when you hike the mountain. You can always have the Wi-Fi and internet. How is it?
And the first thing that the highest mountain in Estonia is 300 meters above the sea level, but we have lots of forest. But yes, we call that internet and Wi-Fi is a human right for Estonia, because really we literally run our public services, private services online. We have elections, e-elections already more than 20 years, and this year we are introducing the mobile elections during the local elections. So as you have this mobile phone, you can participate. Also, we have e-residency program. It means that you don't need to be Estonian citizens to become Estonian resident.
Me myself can do that?
You can do it. You can apply, and our ambassador and the embassy will cover that. You need to meet our people only once. But then all the environment, business environment, taxation environment, everything is open for you. So we have tens and tens of thousands of different e-residents globally. So Estonia is a compact country, but actually we are larger than the figure shows.
Very nice, Minister. So what kinds of collaboration are projected to take place between Estonia and Indonesia following the CEO Forum?
What we are the member of the European Union as well, that 20 years, and also member of NATO. And we're leading the topics based on digitalization, innovation in the private sector, as well the governmental services. As I mentioned before, we have 100% of our services online, and also cybersecurity. And with me here, we have as well the business delegation, mainly about digitalization, but as well the financial cooperation, as well trade, of course, and also, of course, tourism. because lots of Estonians, they're coming here, this region, and also Indonesia, because our winters are really heavy. You know, we have like -20, -25 degrees. Many Estonians coming here to spend the winters here, to work online, back to Estonia, but enjoying the environment
It's
and nice
warm.
people. Yeah, it's warm and also very nice people, really, and the food and you know, everything. So I see this kind of strategic partnership as well. And Estonia can be as well the gateway to European Union. If we see the global trends, it's harder and harder to find a trustful partnership. And I think that European Union is definitely for Indonesia and the region is one really reliable partner, and Estonia can be as well like the gateway to Europe and the other way around. I'm representing as well the European Union here.
Sure. So since this is very exclusive interview with you, business forums are a great initiative for to foster economic cooperation between countries. What will you be presenting in the upcoming CEO for Business Forum in Jakarta? Can you spill some?
You know, even we are living in a global world, and we can communicate to each other using the internet, you know, different channels. It is important to meet physically. We have, you know, companies already here in Indonesia, but we brought many of them together with my delegation as well. And it is important to network, to put people together, to share the experiences and also the new ideas. And also I see that Indonesia has taken the lead in the meaning of digitalizing the society, and this is something we can offer as well. The other way around, to networking here and to ask your business people come to Estonia to visit us, and also to see that we have the trustful partners, even we are far away. We are very close, we can say.
Okay, so do the other way around, so we can also do the business with the Estonian people, especially in what sectors that you can highlight between Indonesia entrepreneurs and Estonian entrepreneurs, what they can explore or elaborate?
This is something I mentioned already many times during our interview. This is how you can change your citizens' life more easier and more efficient. So it's digitalization. It's about offering people the opportunity to enjoy the life, I can say, without any complexity of the bureaucracy, and also the I can say that even for business people, our environment, I can do the tax reduce platform, this paper within, not paper actually, tax reduce within like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So, and also, you know, we have many these kind of aspects, and this is something we can offer our experiences. And the other way around, Indonesia is a big country, and also your businesses are big, so to invest to Estonia. So lots of opportunities.
Everything in seconds and minutes. Oh, maybe speaking about bureaucracy, Indonesia is struggling about that. So if you heard, so any suggestions to our government regarding the bureaucracy, maybe what system that can be implemented here in Indonesia? As we know, technology infrastructure is your strength.
Exactly. We can show our experiences in medical system. We can share our experiences about how to fight against the bureaucracy, because we have built up our system based on the view from the citizen side, not from the governmental side. It means that we are hiding all the complexities from our citizens. The service is coming to you. You don't need to apply. You don't need to actually know where is the exactly one office or the other office, where is one or the other authority, the local municipality or the governmental agencies. So everything is in one place. We call it one door policy. And also, if you give your data, you do it only once. We don't ask like many times your personal data, so you can put all the different databases together.
Wow.
It's based on the X-road system, which is more technical, but also it is very important that you protect your systems. So Estonia has been under the heavy cyber attacks through the history, and even right now. But I think that we are one of the best countries in the world. So this is something we can offer as well, based on our experiences, how to build up the security for your own people and for your own data and for your own governmental systems, and also the private sector.
Speaking about cyber security, a few times ago, we've been attacked. Our data center been hijacked. How can you specifically tell our people and the government about this collaboration in digital technology and cyber security, and how do you see the opportunities moving forward between the two countries?
Exactly, as I mentioned before, we have been under and we are under the heavy attacks because I think different as a violent governments, but also the private, the bad guys, they want to test us and because they know that we are the best. So it's not about technologies. Everyone can have technologies, but the cybersecurity is mainly about education. It's mainly about the structure of your organization. It's about how you teach, you train your systems, your people mainly, because the targets, they are not actually the technical tools. The targets are us, people. So this is something we can share as well, how we have been building up our systems since the kindergartens, I can say even, because our children already using the.
So I heard, they start learning coding since 7 or maybe earlier.
Yeah, exactly, and then you're building up this kind of trustful system. It's like organization, it's like national organization, which is not so much centralized. It's based on the personal knowledges, but of course we using the AI. Everyone is using that as well. It's a great opportunity, but we don't know how it ends for the human beings in the end. So, but as a small society, you can say as well, the 1.3 million people, this is something we can share. You can take many experience from us and to copy to the large-scale societies as well. So these, and main rule is for us that we have done everything together with the private sector. It means that Estonian companies are reliable because we have been changing the societies together from the governmental side and the private side, all coming together as innovation, but also trustful network. So, and these companies are together with me here.
Okay, interesting. So every stakeholder are involved in Estonia. Exactly.
Not every, but we have the strategic partners, but we are talking about tens of different companies. But also as an environment for startups, Estonia has like 12 unicorns, if you see, per 1.3 million people. Large-scale startups, and also I think that this is one of the best environment for investments, for different innovative startups as well. And it makes us greater altogether.
So let's now speak about the bilateral trade between Estonia and Indonesia that reached $540 million in 2024, marking a 47.95% increase compared to the previous year. How do you see the prospect for this year? And then what strategic steps, of course, that you visit here, of course, will strengthen the cooperation in this trade bilateral relations?
This region here is one of our priority regions. We have been invested heavily here of our business representations, owner councils, and also as this visit here. It means that, of course, we are investing heavily to our relations, and I do expect the increase of our trade exchange as well, and the other way around, that your business is coming to Estonia. So we are very much committed to Indonesia and this region, and also, be honest, if you see what is going around the world, the trade war or whatever we call it, then we have interest from China. We have like global competition, so Estonia can be one small player, but representing as well the European Union. And I can assure as well that European Union is really much interested of cooperation and investments to your region, because this is something which is developing very fast, and that's it, giving us as well the opportunity.
Okay, so the investment opportunity, how do you see? What sector that you can really explore and elaborate in Indonesia? Is it infrastructure or IT infrastructure, or maybe any other sector that you can eye?
I see as well digitalization of different sectors, the bankings and the ports and the infrastructure and also industry. So we are seeking the cooperation between two governments, but also the private sector to private sector. So this kind of specific solutions maybe. I don't see as well, we have no, like the global companies, we have like 12 unicorns, but I think that it is based on the innovation and our knowledge and expertise from our side. But the other side is as well, Indonesia is just opening all the regional market. So this is huge. This is opportunity for both sides.
Okay, so as I know that you will also meet our foreign minister, Mr. Sugiono. Any agenda that you will discuss about the geopolitical that currently, between the conflicts in Ukraine, Russia, or maybe Gaza, for example, or any other agenda that you can share with us?
Of course, we are all interested about peace in the world. We are all interested about United Nations Charter. It is working. It's multilateralism is working. So, but everything is connected. The Russian aggression to Ukraine is connected. The situation in Gaza, also the situation in Africa, also here in this region, we have lots of tensions. It's all connected, and we understand each other more than actually we are thinking. Sometimes you take the map and you see that, okay, this is Indonesia, there is Estonia, it's far away, but actually we have lots of connections. And I think that as well, people and businesses, they feel it. We need more stable global settlement. And of course, be honest, we have President Trump now in office.
Yeah.
Now all different countries globally are negotiating about the trade, about the tariffs, the same doing us, European Union as well. Indonesia and this region. So we have lots of common things to share. But the main thing is that no one wants to have a war. No one wants to have innocent people getting killed. So, but somehow
even a tariff war.
Even a tariff war. But also, be honest, this tariff war can have lots of influence to our everyday life. So we need to discuss this kind of topics, and I'm very happy that I have an opportunity to meet the Indonesian Foreign Minister.
Of course, the government also shared already regarding the tariff, the Trump's tariff, that Indonesia need to explore more market, exploring the European Union. Of course, your visit could be opening many doors for this. How can you see the European Union can be one of the market that can support Indonesia's trade?
I see there is lots of opportunities, both sides in the meaning, and because European Union is, I think, one of the most trustful partner for Indonesia and the region as well, because we are reliable. We are following the law. Maybe we are not so aggressive, but we are very trustful. And also, we have pretty many programs and projects in the region for investments, but the other way around, as a market. The European Union is the largest single market in the world, and be honest, the wealthiest as well. So I see there is lots of opportunities, and of course, if there is a competition, and also there is the trade war or the tariff war. So I think that European Union can be in this kind of situation a very reliable partner.
Very, very interesting. So how do you see the prospect for Estonia-Indonesia collaboration in the coming years? Of course, we see 5 to 10 years, or maybe more.
I think that we are in the beginning of something big from our perspective, and I can assure that our interest will be long-lasting on political level, as governmental level, but also I see more like the private level cooperation between our companies. And also I'm asking Indonesian people to visit Estonia. Sometimes I think that people think that, okay, this is Europe, but we have very different countries, and actually Estonians, we have been living there in a very heavy conditions in the meaning of geopolitically, more than 7,000 years. We speak Estonian language, which is a secret language in the world. 1 million people can talk about it. So we run a country, it's the official language of European Union, but you need to come and as well to discover this kind of a very old culture, long lasting culture, and to be at the same time very innovative. So I see the perspective between two countries on economical level, trade level, but also personal level, cultural level. So this is something, that's the reason why I'm here.
Interesting when you mentioned about the cultural level, when maybe Estonian really love Indonesia, you mentioned already.
Yes.
So I think Indonesian will love Estonia when you mentioned about all the experience that can have with digitalization there. How can you convince Indonesian people to visit there?
You know, it's interesting that you may have the old traditions and culture. It's going back to the centuries and centuries, a long history. At the same time, you can be very innovative and to be very open as well. But I think that if Indonesian people are coming to visit Estonia, they feel at home as I feel at home here, because we are very open. We are a very open nation and very welcoming friends coming to visit us. But also it's a brilliant environment for businesses. Really, to open your business, it takes like a couple of hours. You can run your business there, and also be global and part of our e-residency program, as I said as well. But this cultural exchange, I think that just Google about Estonia. We have a song festival. It's rare in the world. This year, every other 5 years, you can see like 75,000, even 100,000 people singing at the same time in choirs.
Really?
It's a huge thing. In this year, in July. So
2 months from now.
Yeah,
maybe
2 months from now.
2 months, yeah.
But you can go and find it from internet, and then you can discover how amazingly big is Estonia. Even the size is not so big. So, but yeah, this is a beginning. If you ask, I think that it's a beginning of something long-lasting.
Speaking about heritage, because from your team, I heard about the heritage that UNESCO already mark the heritage buildings there in Estonia. Of course, Indonesian people love to taking pictures. So I think Estonia is the right place. How do you see that?
Estonia is the right place. You witness the 13th century, our capital Tallinn. You can find some kind of one of the most beautiful city in Europe. Somehow survived during the Second World War, really. You can go there and feel the 13th century feeling, but at the same time you can go to the forest.
Okay.
Just like half an hour, and you can find the bear.
And without worrying that not having the internet.
You have internet in the middle of the forest, but you can meet the bear or whoever.
Really?
Yeah, it's normal.
But with the guard, right? So we can.
No, you can, in the wild forest.
Okay.
You can just go and see the bear. Sometimes.
Very challenging.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Please come, but these bears are friendly.
Okay. What? It's very interesting, Minister. Speaking about meeting the bear, but maybe I can put aside that agenda first. Maybe I will visit Estonia first and experience the digital world as the very, very moving digital country. And the other that you want to deliver to our people, Indonesian people, that Estonia and Indonesia will have stronger relations, not only in the trade relations, but also cultural and people to people.
Exactly. And also we are following the greatness of Indonesian people, because you're taking a lead. And this kind of development what you're doing, and also the kindness of your people, the openness of your people is something we would like to follow as well. So.
Minister, thank you so much for your time. So since this is a very exclusive interview, I would say Aitah.
Aitah.
Thank you so much, Minister. Dan pemirsa, itu tadi perbincangan spesial bersama Menteri Luar Negeri Estonia, Margus, Tsakhna. Saya Iqbal Switami Harja, pamit undur diri. Sampai bertemu kembali di Beritasatu Spesial. Sampai jumpa.
Dipersembahkan oleh
Perbankan.